This is how to change the automatic transmission fluid in a Honda. I'm on the passenger side wheel well. I've taken the wheel off, and right here is the drain plug for the transmission. Now, it fits perfectly as a 3/8 inch socket driver. So this is the extension. You can see it fits perfectly in there. Now what I ended up having to do is I stuck this on. It's pretty loose now, but I used a hammer to hammer the bottom of it to break it loose. So now that it's loose, it's very loose, I'm just going to go ahead and pull this thing out. And you can see it's draining. If you pull the dipstick, it'll come out a lot faster. That's what I ended up doing. That's why it came out suddenly a lot more. Alrighty. So now this isn't quite a flush. Honda, from my understanding, does not suggest doing flushes at a regular shop. Maybe go to them. But you drain out about 3 or 4 quarts of fluid, just replace it, and then run the engine for a while. And boy, does that stuff smell. I can smell it from here. It smells a little burned. It's very purple in color. Most fluid is red, Honda fluid. I haven't looked at the new stuff yet, it might be purple. This is the plug. It's coated in stuff. This is actually metal shavings. There's a magnet here. So you're going to want to wipe all of this stuff off before you replace it. Alrighty. Just wanted you to point that out. There we go. And that was helping prevent it from actually circulating inside the automatic transmission. So there's a big magnet right here. Alright, this also has a washer right here that acts like a seal. The Honda guy was nice and gave me a replacement, so I'm going to stick that on. There's no use in reusing the old one. Hopefully, I assume that the Honda dealership would do the same. And I got that when I bought the Honda transmission fluid. I would suggest using the Honda stuff and not just the regular stuff at the store. Alright, so it's pretty much drained. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the drain plug. Now in doing so, tight, but you don't want to kill it. It's aluminum. It's very easy to over torque aluminum. So get it good, snug. Alright, and that's that. Alright, if you over tighten it, you'll strip this out, and then you have some real problems. Okay, how I figure out how much I need to replace is I'm going to pour the oil into an empty container like this. It'll tell me how many quarts I've used up. That way I know how much to return into the transmission. Now that is assuming I've already checked the fluid before I emptied it, and I know that the fluid level is correct. So I know that if I replace how much I've taken out, I should be at the correct fluid level in the transmission when I'm done. Yeah, you definitely want to verify that afterwards. I'm not going to show you me pouring it into this because that's just a waste of time, but just thought I'd let you know one trick that you could use. Alright, so the dipstick is right here. It's a yellow thing. It looks like this. It's where you check the fluid on. That's where I'm also going to fill it in. There's a hole, and you can barely see it. It's right. It's hard to see. It's right there, but you'll be able to see. I'm going to use a transmission funnel into that hole right there. So the transmission funnel looks kind of like this. It works well, getting right down in there. And now I need to put about 4 1/10 quarts of tranny fluid into it. So just pour it in.